This is a little update video. Lately I've been posting quite a lot of wins on my Instagram. If you're not following me, you can check that out. I post every time I get a close. I just like to post it just for social proof, and I can always look back, and so you can follow that if you want. But just a little update, man. Things have been picking up. I thank God for that. I definitely went through a dry spell at one point where I wasn't really on good offers, and even when I wasn't having call volume, and the sales team, the management was a bit off. But once again, thank God, things have been looking up. Things have changed a lot in like a drastic way in the last, I would say in the last 30 days. I've improved in so many different areas. Just to break it down, right? I feel like just in terms of offers, because I know that that's like the biggest thing, right? I went from the Dayton offer to a different offer, which is like in the tech space, you could say. And that's a great team, great management. And I started to get some consistency there, and started to get more reps and started to get more confidence in my ability to sell and speak to different types of people and just go through the process and follow up with people and close people, and overall just getting more confidence in my ability to sell, because on other offers it was very inconsistent. Like I said, I had days where I would have 8 calls, 9 calls, and one of them shows up, 2 of them shows up, but then they're unqualified, and I'd have like maybe 1 or 2 calls a day, but then the qualification wasn't really good. When you're going through that, it kind of messes with your confidence, because first of all, when you're speaking to someone and they're unqualified and you're trying to go through your framework and your process, it doesn't hit the way it's supposed to, because you're talking to someone that doesn't really care, that don't really know you guys, that wasn't really qualified, and it makes you question a lot of stuff. But on the flip side, being on this tech offer, I was able just to get more consistent leads and way more qualified people that actually cared and was actually showing up, and I was able to just work on a bunch of things. But anyway, you get the point. I thank God for that. And my first week with that offer, I did pretty well. I made a video about it. Made just over £1.2 thousand. But of course, when they send it over, they take a little bit of tax and transfer fee and stuff. So that was great. This week, I've had a couple closes. All of my closes so far have been straight follow-ups, which is funny because I was speaking to one of the guys that I work with on my team, shout out Grant, by the way. And I always used to say that I never believed in follow-up. Like every time I listen to videos about like you should follow up with people, I never believed it, just because on other offers, when I'd follow up with people, I would never close. I'll never close. I think on all the other offers that I've been on combined, I think I maybe had 1 follow-up close, just because once again, they weren't really qualified. They didn't really know who the guy was, the offer owner, and they didn't really see the value in it. But with this one here, it's like they see the value, they know the guys. It's like, okay, when they say they need to go think about it, or when they go say, or when we do have a follow-up, they actually do show up and they actually are like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to get started, let's go. And then I'm just collecting payment. So that was like a mindset shift as well. And I'm just happy that I've got more experience. I've got a lot more experience. Now, the big news in between that is that I will also be starting another offer. So I'll be like offer stacking. Now, full transparency, with this other offer, I'm predicting that's going to be very big. God willing it is. And, you know, we can dial that up. Now, I'll probably have to make like a full transition down the line, which I'm fine with. I've already spoken to the other offer about it. But this one has a ton of potential. The team is amazing. I know that. And I know that being, you know what's crazy? It's not even, and I'm being honest when I say this. I know it's not going to make sense, but it's not even the fact that with this new offer, I'm probably going to make double what I'm making with this tech offer. It's the team that I'll be working with, and more specifically, the mentorship I'll be getting. So the people that I'll be working with will be teaching me exactly how to sell the way I've been wanting to sell. And I'm going to have daily meetings with them, and I'm going to have like that real mentorship, you know? So, I mean, that is priceless to me. And of course, getting that mentorship and knowing exactly how to sell, right? at a much better rate, because the people that I'll be teaching me, I mean, they've consistently hit 10k months, and I think even a couple 20k months. So just having that, it's going to get me to where I want to in terms of skill set. And then of course that will lead to me having better calls, which will lead to me closing more people, which will lead to me making more money. So I'm excited to go through the process, work on this every single day with the team, and I'm pretty confident that the call volume will be pretty good with this as well. So yeah, it feels great. Just want to make a little update video, just going off the top. And sometimes I forget I have a YouTube channel, but sometimes I go through these times where I'm like, okay, I don't really want to post just because nothing's really happening on a day-to-day basis. So I just feel like, okay, I'll do it every week or so. But yeah, things are going well. I'll see if I start posting more. Whenever I make a close, whenever something big happens, at least in sales, I always post it on my Instagram. So you should probably follow that if you want to just see the journey and just see how things are going, right? But that's it. Thank God for this opportunity. I thank God for the network, for the skill set, and being able to actually make a real difference, right? I'm predicting this month, my goal is to hit 5k at least, right? I know the big goal is always 10k first. Let me get to 5. I want to blow past it if I can this month, and then of course get to 10. But I feel like 5 is doable, especially with these 2 offers, especially with the mentorship that I'll be getting. And I'm just planning on just working. So let's come back to this video in 30 days in July, and let's see if I actually hit it. Hopefully I did, but